The housing team, basically, they partner with the guests. That idea is basically to make it so that we can assist them in eradicating barriers to homelessness. And that they also work with doing immigration processes, documentation, housing searches, and various other resources that they come across. One of the largest is definitely eviction debt, which therefore precludes families from getting into other housing until that debt is paid, or at least working with Housing Connector and other programs that we have if they can get it under $3,000. We found, unfortunately, a lot of guests have really large housing debts. And when we run into those situations, what we try to do is partner with other agencies to pay a portion of that, and then we'll pay a portion. We have a lot of guests now who are going through the immigration process, a lot of asylees, a lot of refugees. And one case in particular, we had a family that came from the Congo. And of course, they're having the issues that they're having in the Congo and in Angola. So we had a family that went from the Congo to Angola, and of course, dealt with the situations that are happening in those countries. From there, they fled to Miami, from Miami to Ohio until they got here to us. So it was a matter of basically looking at all the trauma and the crisis that their family went through just to get here. And so going through that process and then working with them to kind of show them that it's not impossible for you to get housing, and then to assist them in getting housing, it's a big thing for us. I use what I term family discernment. And family discernment for me just basically means that the family is always in charge of the direction that they want their family to go. We provide the resources, we provide the information, it's their choice. I think when you talk to the public about homelessness, their view of homelessness is not children and women. Their view of homelessness is that single guy that might have a mental health issue, might have a substance use disorder. But I think that the idea of homelessness is much larger than that. What family homelessness looks like, that it's not, this idea that they had, that these are children, that these are parents that are actively trying to get themselves back together again to get to some semblance of normality. Watching families leave. I mean, we have families who come here and they're defeated. They've gone through so much. Many of our families have gone through DV situations, so there's a lot of trauma that's involved. And so just seeing them kind of move from that area of defeatism and then getting into housing and showing, that, hey, I did it, I can do it. And then us on our side, we look at the individuals who are still here and we say, your friend Mary, moved out. She had the ability to move out. You can do it too. So every time somebody moves out, I think it's a blast of hope for the other families who still remain.